Hello everybody, it's CUAUHTEMOC Cuauhtemoc, and today we're going to talk about the history between Mexico and Korea, Mexico, and talk about the game entirely on this Thursday in Guadalajara. I think Mexico will win 3-1. People are not going to listen to me. 3-1 Mexico or a very close 1-0. If Mexico let Korea play their ball, I think Korea will leave a bunch of space in the back for Quiñones, Alvarado to dip into that space. I'm going to see a lot of Raul Jimenez dipping into the space, coming in short, kind of dragging out one of the center backs, and for Fidalgo or Mora, Gutierrez, who we're starting, to cut through the end. I'm telling you right now, Jimenez coming out, holding the box, coming out the box, holding the ball, letting everybody run around him. It's going to be a big factor in this game. Mexico will win 3-1 on a positive end, if that makes sense. If Mexico plays to their strengths and advantages, 3-1. But 1-0 if Mexico keeps it tight, plays the Aguirre ball that we all know, holding a line 4-3-3/5-3-2. You know, the same old. But worry about Korea's pace. Korea has pace that I haven't seen a Korean team have in a long time. I think this is the best Korean team in a long time, but playing against Mexico and Mexico, I think it's going to be the big advantage. I'm not saying Korea's a pushover team. They're not. They are not a pushover team, but I am going to say, and what we're going to see right now together is that Mexico, when they play against Korea, we don't lose. And this is the start of a new series where every time they play Mexico play somebody, I'm gonna see the past games they had against each other, and we're gonna enjoy it together. Let's start. Peace. Alright, buddy, let's not waste any time, bro. Let's watch the highlights of the 1998 World Cup between South Korea and Mexico. The game where Manuel Puente had Mexico, and they had a rough pre-season to the World Cup. That makes sense. A rough couple amistosos. I know Mexico didn't have the best games, I'm not gonna lie, but what I do know is that Mexico win this game, baby. Let's start.
Before we join the crowd here in paying our respects, South Korea field only 3 survivors from the last World Cup.
Sure Hong is the coach that is now coaching South Korea. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive that's the coach. And isn't it crazy how they all just comes together? First it was Hugo Bros in 1986. Now it's Hong in 1998. I'm telling you, but people have a little vendettas against Mexico, bro. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's all coming full circle. Full circle, my boy. Let's get it going again.
Currently playing in the full goalkeeper, Jorge Campos, who sometimes plays as a striker in the US.
Pavel Pardo, Claudio Suarez, Dulio Davino, Braulio Luna, Ramon Ramirez, Garcia Aspe, Lara Jaime Ordiales, El Pájaro, and Cuauhtemoc Blanco. Jorge Campos is the keeper. What a team, bro. It's funny because we see it. Back then, they were obviously good players, but they were probably just seen like Liga MX players, very good Liga MX players. Now we see them as legends. It's crazy. And I'm going to say it right now. Would you take El Pájaro and Blanco starting front two over Jimenez and Hormiga in today's day? It's a question. I don't know. Because we always talk about, this team better than this team from this World Cup. If we're talking player by player, is Blanco and Hernandez? Is Blanco and El Pájaro Hernandez better than Hormiga and the Jimenez potential duo? That's why I like these videos, but looking back at it, it just makes you think, bro. Like, we've always had talent, obviously, but obviously they won in Europe, but there was always talent in Mexico. It's crazy. It's just a question. Just a question, my boy.
I say for Chicago.
Llegó el momento, señores. Braulio intentaba para Cuauhtemoc, de esfuerzo se ganó el Cuauhtemoc en el taconazo. Beto Aspe, que bien le pegó. Extensión. Sigue Cuauhtemoc, se dejó caer. Sí lo tocaron, pero se dejó caer y cuidado que Cuauhtemoc. Francia mostrando decisión, empuje, tensión. Sigue Cuauhtemoc, se dejó caer. Sí lo tocaron, pero se dejó.
Sometimes I forget my idol, Mr. Blanco, Cuauhtemoc, el Super Don Blanco. Sometimes se tiraba, my boy. No way.
Y prefiere buscar al matador allá.
Que quedaba por la derecha.
Aquí la pared demasiado larga para Cuauhtémoc Ordiales. Sale el mismo. Eso es falta de Jaime Ordiales. Y va a haber tarjeta. Mejor el árbitro aplicando correctamente el reglamento. Un balón el que arriesgó la jugada directo. El balón pegó en la barrera. Coreanos tocando de primera. Hay una falta de Beto Asco. Lo van a molestar. Cuidado Asco.
Pero más que la falta, ya fue la intención. No suelta la pierna.
Aquí viene Corea. El disparo para acá. ¡Uy! ¿Es la barrera o qué?
Fue la intención. No suelta la pierna.
Aquí.
Next, I see this kind of same flow of the game, Papa. I think Mexico's going to dominate for a long period of time, and Korea's going to take their chances. I think people really think Korea's going to come and dominate the game, bruh. I think Korea's going to be smart and give us the ball, but I think it can also be like, hey, give us the ball, but we're not going to fully attack y'all, fellas. We're going to take our chances as we can. And this game, damn, by watching the highlights, Mexico was on that ass.
Viene Corea. El disparo para acá. ¡Uy! No sé qué pasó ahí. ¿Se pegó en la barrera o qué? Y nos acaban de hacer un gol en una jugada que nunca tenía que haber existido. Nos está ganando Corea.
Campos camina sobre su derecha pensando que el chanflazo iba a ser para su poste derecho.
Nos están ganando 1-0 una jugada.
Que el chanflazo iba a ser para su poste derecho.
Nos están ganando 1-0 una jugada. Esa, y bueno, y si me apuran un poco, por ahí le saca hasta la roja por la entrada, ¿eh?
Por supuesto.
Claro, roja. Es roja.
Ese reglamento. Habla del nuevo reglamento, la barrida por
Es roja. Nos están ganando 1-0 una jugada. Esa, y bueno, y si me apuran un poco, por ahí le saca hasta la roja por la entrada, ¿eh?
Por supuesto.
Claro, roja. Es roja.
Habla del nuevo reglamento, la barrida por
Y fue el jugador que metió el gol, ¿eh?
Es el 17, exactamente. El equipo de Corea, habiendo anotado el primer gol del partido.
Derecha. Intenta la devolución, es larga la devolución sobre Ramón Ramírez. Muy larga, el balón se va. Cuauhtémoc y el matador viene el balón para el peligroso por el arquero atrás. Bien King. Vamos a ver cuánto van a añadir. Hay que poner el balón al frente. Se acaba la primera parte. Los coreanos aplauden, los mexicanos apoyan.
Del balón, la pelota. Gunter dice nada eso del balón, la pelota iba picante sobre el área. ¡Ay, Pelás!
It could be ball line because it could be a penalty. And Lice is always there. And Lice top scorer of Necaxa, by the way. Don't sleep on I really think El Cabrito Arellano too. Okay. Oh, they took out. Oh, okay. I really think that's gonna happen to Mexico.
Juego peligroso.
Very good game. Even top promotion of best.
Y si los coreanos son guerreros, juegan la Cuauhtémoc otra vez. Ahí la Cuauhtémoc.
Someone bust that out, bros. We need someone to bust out the Cuauhtémoc. We need it to, well, we have to, my boy. I don't know if you guys seen that interview of that Korean guy who was playing. That after the game, I guess a bunch of Korean players were doing an app. That's just influential from Puerto Blanco. Someone needs to bust this out on Thursday, pa. We have to. Come on.
Entre dos, dejó viendo visiones al número 2 que entró. Tiro de dos. Y si los coreanos son guerreros, Cuauhtémoc tiro de derecha. Que no es la suya. Pero se logran los jugadores. Tienen la barrera Pablo. La pelota se en el servicio, le intentó. Puede entregar o meter el servicio, prefiere servicio. Lo platicamos todo. Cierra Peláez. El cruce de la defensa. Vamos por el tercero. Viene servicio, saque. Puede tirar. Floritura solo. Balón para Arellano. Viene con Floritura Cena, Cabrito solo.
He had quality, bro. I'm telling you. Yeah, they played Liga MX, bro, but they had quality. Very good play.
Diagonal de la muerte. Viene Peláez, cabezazo. Al fondo. Y este te mete
sensación. Pedazos. Bueno,
qué bonita llegada.
Abre.
Luis Ulla, tiro desviado. Silbatazo de Benko Gunter. El árbitro de
Brazos.
Silbatazo de Benko Gunter. El árbitro de Austria. Los coreanos.
Mexico versus South Korea, Russia 2018. Another game where Mexico probably were favorites. I think we were favorites. I'm not really sure, but I just know that Mexico was over the moon after beating Germany 1-0. Chuy Lozano goal. I'm not gonna lie. Confidence over the moon, I think. For Mexico fans and players alike. Let's get to it.
Muestra por lo menos 3/4 partes de lo que hizo frente a los alemanes. Sobre todo el primer tiempo tendría razones uno para pensar en cómo se puede aspirar a otra victoria frente a Rusia.
Se extienden las banderas en la cancha de Rostov.
I love that old emblem, bro.
Gritan los mexicanos, es una multitud, parece que estamos
Chiapas, cualquier lugar de la República Mexicana. Rostov.
Sonoro rugir del cañón.
va con Yo, Kim Jang Lee. Va con Yo.
Heung-Min Son is the only surviving Hwang Hee-chan too, right? Surely. Let me see. Hwang Hee-chan. Yeah. Shout out Hwang Hee-chan, bruh. Him and Heung-Min Son are the only two players. Okay. What was he playing at the time? Hamburg. Okay. Oh wow. Wait. Any other player? Heung-Min Son. No, I think there's only those two players, right? Cool.
Kim Jang Lee. Técnico Álvarez guardado.
And look at Mexico's team, brother. Lozano, Chicharo, Vela. What a starting front three that is, bruh. Herrera, Guardado's playing CDM, I think. I'm pretty sure Guardado's playing CDM, right? Oh no, maybe it was Herrera. I'm not sure. But Herrera, Layun, Guardado. A very good center mid. 3 center mids, I'm not gonna lie. Moreno, Salcedo coming from a great season with Frankfurt, bro, winning the Pokal. Edson right back. Hector Moreno, great. One of the greatest Mexican center backs of all time. Gallardo. Still there, my boy. Gallardo's 3rd World Cup starting, my boy. Ahí sigue Gallardo, my boy. 2018, he was like, what, 22 from Pumas? Maybe he was 23, 24, actually. Pumas, he was amazing. Wow, and Ochoa. Look at that bench, by the way. Look at that bench, bro. Jimenez, Fabian, Giovanni, Tecatito, Peralta, Aquino, Eric Gutiérrez. That's a good back line, bro.
Se la tiraron de pecho y la tiró usted a la escuadra.
¡Pum! En cualquier segundo se va a concretar el silbatazo inicial. ¡Mueve Corea! Engancha el del Betis, sigue y toca. François se lo termina quitando aquí por encima del travesaño. El centro de Layún fue muy bueno y por poco le empuja Lozano. Que aquí viene ahora Andrés Guardado. Diagonal, penal. Hay penal para México. Mano descarada por parte de Jan.
Ni siquiera revisa VAR, ni mucho menos. Jan va al piso. Buen movimiento de Guardado. Decíamos, había que pisar la cancha hacia adentro. Guardado pide la pelota, no al pie. Esto es penal clarísimo. No puede ir con la mano de esa forma ya.
Carlos Vela se lleva la ovación. Silbatazo, Vela contra Yo, Vela. ¡Gol!
Could Mexico get a penalty against Korea? I see it. And if Mexico gets a penalty against Korea, Jimenez backs it. Good shit. I'm telling you, this game is much more even. This game is much more even. Korea had a pretty good team at the time. I think Mexico, they were good, but they didn't play great. But they were a good team. They won games. Mexico won games was the important part. I think that's the important part entirely.
Ya lo izquierda Corea y estaría llegando de Son, sigue en el grupo. No le gusta el mano a mano, lo va buscando, lo propone. ¡Ya está el disparo! Y el disparo va desviado. No me gustó. Y ahí está Chucky.
Aparte se tira el mano a mano con dos. O sea, el trabajo de Moon está siendo muy bueno.
Con el gol a los 25 de Vela en un grosero penal de Jack que definió. Vemos a
Rostente moral de Osorio.
Cero sobre los Fernández. Atención con Vela, puede ser el segundo y se acaba. Lozano, mano a mano. Lozano se acaba. Lozano. Arriba del travesaño, no bajó. La pelota buscaba el ángulo superior de la. Veremos a Vela. Vela con Hernández. Está esperando a Layún. Se dio la vuelta. ¡Impacta!
You didn't give Layun the ball.
Con esta es otro de los vuelta impacta.
No, you give Layun the ball right there, man. How do you not give Layun the
Está
ball?
muy desviada arriba del travesaño, que es otro de los Lozano, ya pasó Lozano, 3 contra 2, se acaba el partido, 3 contra 2, 3 contra 2, Hernández, 3 contra 2, 3 contra 2, 3 contra 2, gol.
And he hit it so bad, they scored.
Este esquí, no hay falta.
Scoring, by the way. Exactly this sequence. Mexico stealing the ball in our half, and our half stealing the ball.
Llega el contragolpe,
Us defending is gonna be normal in this game. Watch it, fellas. We're gonna defend.
Lozano, ya pasó Lozano, 3 contra 2, se acaba el partido, 3 contra 2, 3 contra 2, Hernández, 3 contra 2, 3 contra 2, 3 contra 2, gol. Y lo van a amonestar. Aguantó la candela ardiente.
Y las amenazas son serias, ¿eh?
Aquí está Corea en la última y nos vamos. Llegó el disparo y qué golazo metió Son. Tremendo Son. Yo creo que al final, por lo que juega Son, por lo que es Son, lo merecía, lo merecía.
No, y bueno, cuando eres capaz de hacer futbolista, realmente es un gol, realmente.
Lo que está haciendo México con la Holanda.
Wow, I was so quick for that banger. I don't know why I was just watching that banger. So hot. Anyways, guys, Mexico beats Korea this game.
Otra vez.
No. Chile, tampoco está Chile.
That's all I'm gonna say, guys. We could do that. Mexico beats them 2-1.
Quiero todo este equipo que quiera.
Ahora, algunas.
And I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. And that right there, fellas, is why Mexico can win against Korea tomorrow. We beat them. We beat them before, guys. These are games that are gonna go exactly the same way. Counterattack Mexico. Our defense is gonna beat their offense. That's what I believe. And on that note, Papa, keep moving forward. Never look back. Oste mi rey. Peace.